Hello, Bad Boys fans. This is Diamond Dawson here, ready for a Scotch doubles match at the West Virginia ACS State Championships. We've got Chapman and Ward versus Sharpton and SALMONS. Got Gwen Sharpton and Chris SALMONS. They play out of the pool hall in Huntington. And Crystal Chapman and Joe Ward, who play out of Swamp Fox. Got Peyton Doss tuning in. Peyton, if you're there and can hit the chat, let me know if the sound's okay. Said it looks good. Just let me know if the volume's good. And definitely appreciate your help yesterday with setup. Peyton worked his tail off yesterday evening. Alright, looks like we got Gwen and Chris at the table first here. Gwen makes a nice shot on the one ball. So they'll be taking the solids. Only trouble ball I see for him here really is the 6. And they might be able to come off the 2. Yeah, he might be able to come up to that right rail off the 2 and get shape for this 6. And it's also got the 4 they can work with there in the lower right corner. I think this would be the shot here to try the breakout because you still got the 4 that you can use as a safety ball. There you got it. Nice shot. Alright, it's off the rail here, so gonna be tough to draw back for this 8 ball. Yeah, I'm being jacked up on that shot and trying to hold that cue ball for the 8. Definitely throws your aim off a little bit. Alright, for all you viewers out there, if you happen to be tuning in, be sure and hit the like and share button. Share with any of the friends and families and home bars of these players. And if you notice me making any name mistakes, hit that chat and let me know, because I think I already screwed up. We've got Gwen and Chris at the table now shooting stripes. This is Chris. They play out of the pool hall here in Huntington, West Virginia. Who's one of the sponsors and event coordinators of this event, Mr. Tony Lovejoy. Alright, Chris chose to stop and let Gwen shoot the 12 ball. She should be able to come around for the 13 or the 11. Should be able to come down to this bottom rail and come up right in between the 13 and 11. Let's see how she chooses to shoot it. Alright, she bumped the 11, or 13. But Chris will still have a shot on the 11. And actually, I believe that's a 9 ball on the lower part of the rail. Overcut that just a little bit. So that'll bring Crystal and Joe back to the table. Got Crystal taking this shot on the 6 ball. And a lot of people might try and hold that for the 8 ball, but I like going to the bottom rail and coming back up. Put a little top left on this, and should be okay for a shot on the 8. And she chose for holding it down there, and he'll play it up in the top left corner. And Joe pockets that to get him on the board at 1-0. And just a little note, we have an info sheet that we have the players fill out. And it asks for any shout outs they'd like us to holler at. And Joe wants to say hello to his mama. Alright, I just added to the scoreboard at the bottom. This is a 4-5 race. Chapman and Ward need to go to 4, and Sharpton and SALMONS need to go to 5. Alright, we've got kind of a cluster over here on this right bottom rail, so there's going to be a little work to do for both teams to get those balls separated. Again, if you happen to be tuning in out there, slide over and hit that thumbs up, likes button for us. That helps us continue to retain the sponsors we have and get new ones. The more likes and shares we get, the more sponsors want to be affiliated with our page. This is badboys.tv at the West Virginia ACS State Championship. This is the first annual event, hopefully many years to come. And we're at the Doubletree Hotel in downtown Huntington. Peyton, I'm back here in the back room. I'm not at the tournament desk. I'd have to get that information. I'm not sure exactly what the link is for the brackets. I think they're using CompuSports. I'll have to check out that information, so I'll have it for the next match. Well, she got the break out of those balls there and was able to pocket one of their balls off the 10 ball combination. I guess I'll call it there now. But that was a good idea to break that up. Still got the 13 ball in a little bit of a tough spot, and I don't believe this 12 ball makes it past the 6. If it doesn't go past, I would try and put that in front of the pocket. So he went the other way, and now the 6 is blocking that pocket. I would have tried to maybe go around. Alright, so we got Crystal at the table. They're shooting solids. It looks like she's looking at this 5 ball up in the top left corner. Oh. And did she catch a rail? Oh, I'm not sure if that caught a rail or not. We'll see what the opponents do. And no, it didn't, so that'll be ball in hand. So with ball in hand here, Gwen's got a good opportunity to make this 13 ball and maybe break that 10 out of there. She can run into the 7 and knock her 10 out of there. Let's see how she approaches this. Maybe she's just going to put the 13 in front of the pocket and make their 6, which does tie up those 3 balls there from going in that pocket. The key here would be to get her 10 out of there at the same time doing that. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors here. For badboys.tv, we got JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Jerry Olivier Custom Cues, Lippman Lights, and Hustlin' USA Clothing. So yeah, it was a pretty good shot there. She is going to leave my shot on the 2 ball. And I don't know if her 13 covered up that pocket completely. Down here in the right corner, I believe a ball will go off the rail. So it looks like Joe is going to take this 2 ball, probably in cross left side, and this should leave him a shot, or leave a shot for Crystal on the 3 ball, which I think will go off this 13 in the lower right corner. Okay, he chose to go ahead and come up table and maybe let her play the 1. They'll probably take this 1 and 5 and then they'll work their way back down table for these other 3 solids. Hey Philip, appreciate you tuning in. Not sure. I see what you're talking about, the room setting or my setting back here in the back. Do I have an echo? Or are you talking about the pool table room? We did turn down the house lights to where the only lights are really on the tables. We got some dim lighting, but just kind of gives a cool room effect when the only lighting is the table lights. The lights, the house lights in this hotel don't have a dimmer, so it was either on or off. And when you have the house lights on, the lights above the table create a shadow on the table, so you pretty much have to turn the house lights off. We like it if they have a dimmer, and we can just dim them, but this was on and off was the only option. So it doesn't have a lot of options here. It looks like he might be able to squeeze between this 7 and 3 ball. Or is he going to try and kick it to 13? I think he's going to go side rail, bottom rail, because I don't think he can hit it directly. Yep, side rail, bottom rail, and just missed it. So that's going to be Crystal and Joe back to the table with ball in hand. And Crystal will be shooting. So the 4 ball is really the only trouble ball they have here, tied up with the 10 ball. They need to get shape on the bottom side of it to take it up table or into the side pocket. I don't think it goes over in this left lower corner unless you just get perfectly about where the 3 ball's at. It might without hitting the 10 first. See, the best shape for that 4 ball is probably on the bottom side of it. Alright, looks like we're going to be shooting the 7 into the side, probably going up table, and they might be able to come back down for that 3. I almost wonder if that was intentional and a defensive shot, but he did leave an opening for that 13 ball. Alright, this is Gwen at the table, shooting the stripes. Like I say, she can see this 13 ball. If she can cut this really thin with a lot of top right, I think she'll come back off this bottom rail and maybe break out the 10 and 4. She wants to cut this thin enough to where the cue ball comes back up into the 10 and 4 and breaks them out. And she just hit it too thick. So now they're going to probably have to kick at this 10 ball. They might be able to just cut it really thin off the left side of it without hitting the 4. And get the cue ball coming back around to the left side for a safety. Let's see how Chris decides to go about this. Alright, he got a nice hit and a pretty good leave out of that. I mean, they have a shot on the 4, but it's not a simple shot. Chris will be trying to run this probably up into the corner. Alright, Boss Man says, let's go West Virginia. So I think you're going to win either way, Boss Man. Both these teams, I think, are from West Virginia. Alright, she chose to play a little bit of a safety there. She did leave him to side on the 10 ball, but they don't have really a good shot. I mean, they could try banking it up into that top left corner, but they don't really have a great safety shot here either. I mean, you could maybe slow roll it up and just leave the cue ball right where the 10 is and make them have a long shot on the 4. That's probably the best option there, to play a little defense here. Yep, very nice shot there. That's a great shot. Like I say, make them work for it and have to use all the blue of the table. Leaving a little distance there. Yeah, Philip, I agree with Rick. I mean, all the feedback for players when they first walked in the room this morning was, oh, this looks cool. And then once you get down on the table, you know, all the light is focused right on the table with these Lippmann lights. They're really great lights. As you can see, there's not a lot of rail shadows, if any, because the light is thinner. Oh, got a happy kick off that 7. Almost made that. But the Lippmann lights are only about a foot wide, so they don't cast the rail shadows onto the table. And the playing surface is just a lot more subtle with the blue cloth and the Lippmann lights. And like Rick said, it's not tired on the eyes. Alright, Chris tried to cut the lower right corner and missed, so Crystal will be coming back to the table. Alrighty, Boss Man will be here tomorrow, says he doesn't play until Friday. And we had quite a chore of getting tables into this facility. We had a couple freight elevators that didn't work to the positive for us and weren't big enough to hold the tables. So it was quite a heavy task to get these tables up on the second floor of this hotel. A lot of manual lifting and pushing of tables and carts. Anybody out there wants to lend a helping hand for loading them back out at the end of this event on Sunday, we'll take all the help we can get. Definitely got to give a big shout out to Tony Lovejoy and Alex and all their friends that come to help with load in. Gonna be perfectly honest, without them it would have been really tough getting this thing set up on time. Now they took ball in hand there. So the 7 must have come off the rail there, and or you know, the cue ball hit the rail first before hitting the 7. So now she needs to get shape. I think the 8 ball goes past the 4 in the top right corner, or she can play to shoot it in the left side or left corner, upper corner. See how she chose to leave her opponent or leave her partner for this shot on the 8 ball. She should make the 10 ball no problem. It just needs to get that cue ball in a good placement for the 8. Okay, left him to shoot it up in the top left corner. And he pockets that to get them on the board, so the score is 1-1, which means it's a 3-4 race now. Alright, so we'll have Gwen and Chris breaking this game. Got Gwen at the table racking. You still hearing it?
No?
I moved it up to like right here. So.
Yeah. If you're here, it should be good.
Yeah. Alright, Glenn will be breaking from head on. Alright, she got a good spread on the table and got the 2-ball to drop. It is still open after the break, so they'll have their option to shoot solids or stripes. You got the 7 and the 9 tied up over here on the right rail. So whichever option they choose to go with, solids or stripes, they'll need to break those out. I think the solids are the easier, well, to be honest, you can use the 10 ball to break that 9 out if you took stripes. I don't really see a good ball to break the 7 out if you pick solids. So yeah, they're going to go with the stripes. Should be able to come across the table for either the 11 or the 14. Once again, this is Diamond Dawson with BadBoys.tv. We're in Huntington, West Virginia at the Doubletree Inn for the first annual ACS West Virginia State Championships. Yeah, like I say, that pocket gets a lot smaller when you're at that angle. And so that's going to bring Crystal and Joe to the table shooting solids. And Joe will be up first. Like I say, the ball they have trouble with there is the 7 tied up with the 9. And there's really not a ball over there to break it out with. Alright, he left her a couple options, either the 5, looks like she's going to go for the 5 in the side. I still don't see what ball they're going to use to break that 7 out. There's just not a ball laying very good to use to break that 7 out of there. I mean, Joe could maybe come around right now off of this 4 ball and maybe get to the 7. Got Kobe that just sat down next to me.
What's up?
Kobe's the main tech man for BadBoys.tv and Bad Boys Berry Productions.
File all your complaints to Helen Waite at badboysbp.com. Die-hard people stand by, because the next stream we're going to swap out some headsets and try something new. Get some new toys to play with. We're going to need some feedback. Tell us if you like it, if you don't like it.
I'm more about the mics instead of the headsets. I really like that when we were in Texas.
Yeah.
Because I don't like wearing this, and I don't need to hear anything on here anywhere. I can hear you right next to me.
This is what we're going to.
That?
Yeah.
And where's the mic? Here?
It's right there.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that folded up, yeah. See, I still, why do we gotta wear a headset?
Yeah. I mean, well, the mic we had in Texas was way too sensitive. So they're shooting solids.
Well, now we're shooting stripes.
Okay, good.
But yeah.
Digging themselves in a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just bump this and set it down table.
Well, gonna get clear a few balls first before maybe hooking them. Yeah, that 7 ball. Of course, I got the 6 ball in a position now. It wasn't in a position for a breakout, but if they can get down here,
Right.
they can use that 6 to break out the 7. This is Gwen at the table.
Let's see, and now's a chance to just slow roll, bump whatever ball that is to the rail, try to stay behind it.
Oh yeah, because definitely would have hooked them there. Yeah. All right, didn't leave him a great shot, so I think now you go ahead and try and bump the 7 away from the 9. I mean, it'd be great if you could come through all this mess.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and get the cue ball back up table, but yeah, that's a lot of traffic. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that shot, but like I say that 7-9 still a problem for both teams.
Yeah, I would have liked to have left the 6 lower to the bottom rail.
Yeah.
Because now it made the breakout a little harder. I think I like about these, they have a mute button.
Yeah. Well, the 10 ball pretty much has to go up table. Right now it's not going to go in either lower corner. Maybe it can go in one of the sides, but
I don't know if I wouldn't try to bump the 11 and put the cue ball behind.
yeah, I haven't seen any safety play yet
Well, yeah.
in 3 games, so this is 3rd game, and yeah, no safety play.
Still ain't.
I mean, I say no safety. They have done some soft rolls, and
Get a chance for a breakout here. It's really risky.
yeah, the cue ball could come over
Definitely
because this 10 ball still only goes up table.
right.
So
The hit and hope situation.
yeah, because you don't
It's
know,
not a smart one.
you're not for sure where your 9's going to go if you're going to leave yourself a shot. And then you're just leaving yourself a bank on that 10 if your cue ball ends up on this bottom end.
I mean, the 9 does bank cross side. And the 2 rails, you know, to the other side. And I can't tell at this angle if it'll caramel to 7 and go in this lower left corner.
I don't know if side view would show us much different. Yeah.
I don't think the caram's there.
Yeah. This is a little lighter from that view.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see the players a little bit better. Yeah, there was one guy on here saying, "How come we're playing in a cave?"
He can have his money back. I like it. It really reminds me of derby matches.
Oh, look at this. I mean, it's not going to help him much, but she made it.
Yeah. That was a really good shot. The first part of it.
Just not sure if it was the time to take it.
Yeah. But, you know, it's not like they just shot that without any consideration of the non-ball at all. They've been looking at it, so
Yeah.
they've got a plan.
And she left him a long shot here. I wonder if she called safety. Or no, did her partner come up?
Yeah, I thought he was one.
Is that Chris still at the table? Yeah. We'll go side view and see if that's Chris. Yeah, I think that's Chris.
That would have been a good move to call something.
Oh, look, it almost did what you were talking about. Yeah.
That would have been a hell of a shot.
Yeah. And got perfect shape on the 8 for the side. Look at that.
Little tree top.
Yeah.
And even with missing it, I mean, it might not have blocked the whole pocket, but I've got some interference going on. See, he's going around. Let's try to get on the other side of the 7.
Yeah. I think the 7 goes past the 9.
I think the 1 goes right side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the 7, I think, will go past the 9 also. So I might have got the names wrong, because I think this is Crystal and Joe shooting. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is Crystal and Joe at the table. Yeah, I asked Crystal to fill out the info sheet, and she just put Chapman blue, word blue. I'm like, well, I don't know y'all, so I don't know who's the girl, who's the guy. All right, so Chapman and Ward go up 2-1. So it's now a 2-4 race. Curious if this froze or not. No, it's not.
No, you're good.
Joe breaking here. Looks like Crystal will be breaking. She's going for a second ball break, it looks like.
Check. Check.
She's got the one ball to go. And strike to go. Double strikes.
Talk. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Well, I know you can't hear me in the mic.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Kobe's testing out a new headset.
I think that overloads the, or takes over on your headsets. We'll just have to try one with that. And we do have that other microphone. Try not to block you. I did this on mine, Alan.
He's gonna try and make this 13 ball, maybe? Yeah, I think he's going. Yeah. Well, he got them broken apart to where he can make them both now, so that's not a bad shot. I mean, they've still got the 5 ball tied up there with the 14. So.
It's really not tied up as much as you like, because you could shoot this 2, roll between the 13, 15, and leave yourself a 3, 14, 5 combination. The 3's naturally going to drift to the left.
Yep.
So it's really not as good an insurance as you think.
Yeah, there's a little gap there too between those 2 balls. I'll take a look at this shot. This is going at the table.
So you just slow roll this, maybe bump into the 13.
Well, she hit it a little hard, yeah. Left him a shot in the side, or they can take the 7 in the top left corner from this view. Go back to this view. Boss man said check good.
Yeah.
I don't know if he heard you or was still listening to me.
Yeah. Probably about the headsets. The problem is we don't have any active monitoring, so we can't physically hear what we were saying going over there. So we're just gonna leave these headsets alone. We're gonna try the new ones on the next screen. That way we can compare the two.
I'm almost wondering if as good as it's picking us up, if you could sit here just like that.
Yeah.
But it's picking me up.
Yeah, it's real faint.
Yeah.
It makes it super sensitive and picks up mouse farts.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna go for this now, ain't she?
That sound like a present.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. Now you pretty much got to break their ball away from the 5. That was a good shot. Because unless they kick or jump, they've got to break those 2 balls up.
Yeah, if they're gonna kick into a ball, they're gonna want to kick into the 9 and open. They hide behind. Either the 2 or find a combo.
Wow, nice shot. So I think she's still got a shot on the 13 for Joe.
And see, and this kind of works too, because they make the 13, they're actually gonna bump this 12. Depending on where they bump it. It's either gonna come over here, east, towards the left base pocket.
Yep.
Perfect.
Mm.
I think they still got it.
Yeah, now they're gonna have to draw back or
Oh, they can follow forward.
yeah, go 2 rails. Yeah, get back out about where the spot is, maybe.
Yeah. Forward's not really something most people want to draw backwards. And you could do the draw backwards, come to the lower rail, 2 rails, lower rail, the right rail, and then back out center tip.
It's so much easier to control going forward, your speed, and put a little top right on this. Well, I don't even think you need much top right to get the cue ball back to about where the spot on the table is. Because then you could draw off the 11 up table and have the 8.
Yeah, if you put right on it, you're gonna risk going by.
Right.
2.
Yeah. Oh man. Wow. Maybe she's got a lot of faith in Joe's bank shots.
See that?
uh, yeah, barely. I don't know if he can see enough to bank it. And I don't think the kick's there either if he hits the rail first. The 6 looks in the way. I kind of like this view for this shot. You call it up in the corner?
That's kind of how I took it.
Yeah. And his finger was.
If he makes this, he'll naturally have a shot on the 8.
Yeah.
Unless he just slams. He's aiming for the side.
Yeah. And I wonder if he can't get past the 6, is he maybe trying to go in between off the 4 and yeah, that's just hoping for a lot. From here it doesn't look like it goes past the 6 into the side.
It must go.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if I was his opponent, I'm asking him to call the pocket again, just to make sure, because I thought he pointed up towards the corner. Yeah, I agree, boss man. He says the only shot he's got. He was going for the corner. Yeah, got a pretty good leave out of it. Yeah. Alright, there's Chris at the table. Got a shot on the 4-ball. Over here in this bottom side pocket. Either needs to go with some speed and go to this right end rail and back out, or go soft and have a shot on the 5 or the 7.
Two-way shot. 7 cross side, bring the cue ball back over.
Yeah.
First down.
Well, that didn't work out terrible. Crystal will have a long shot on the 11. Probably be trying to cut it to the right bottom corner here.
And then she's going to want to get the cue ball.
So if 8-ball go past the 4.
So,
Once she moves, we'll see. Overcut it. And
yeah, it does bother 4 now.
yeah, it does. Alright, this leaves an open table for Gwen and Chris. Can they connect the dots and clear the table? We'll see.
We kind of need this one too, otherwise Chapman won't be on the hit border on
Yep,
the hill.
yep.
It's a pretty simple 6 inside, stop it, maybe roll forward a little bit. You don't have to do anything. It's a pretty simple out.
Yeah, I'd go 6, 7, 5, 4. Now I'm going 6, 5, 7, 4 instead of 7, 5. Did you go down and get breakfast?
Yep.
It was pretty good. I like the biscuits and gravy.
That's one thing I didn't get. Plate was too full of everything else. French toast is pretty good.
Yeah, the sticks. Yeah, I liked them.
Price is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I asked her, I said, is that getting charged to our room or free? And she said, it's complimentary with your room.
Yeah. If not, it's $14.
Yeah. For a buffet, though. I mean,
Go to Denny's. Not worth the $14. Free is about right.
yeah. Well,
It's good.
if you go to Denny's, though, and spend $14, you're getting one plate.
But it's better.
Yeah, true.
Free refills. And they have soda.
Yeah. Yeah, I got mine to go and came back up here and I said, do you have any little to go styrofoam cups so I can get some juice? And they didn't.
It's going to be kind of a river shot.
Yeah, because,
T-ball's going to want to go to that side.
yeah, it is. It's like at the end.
Unless he tries to cut it in the lower
Back cut it, yeah, into the lower right.
But then it's going to want to go towards the other side.
Yeah, and you got if you back cut it, you got to put a little bit of speed on it, so you might go past the 8. Nope.
Good shot.
Oh, just a little
Speed
short. Man. And it's got Joe at the table. I like going 2 rails with the cue ball here and getting the cue ball back to the center. I mean, if I was by myself singles, I'd just kind of stop it right there. But for her,
Yeah, that's a problem a lot of double people make is
trying too hard to get their opponent's shape, yeah. Yeah, she should be able to put this in.
because you can try so hard to get perfect shape. You miss your ball, and then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean,
Crystal shooting to put him on the hill.
7 balls in a perfect spot, it kind of blocks and scratch for the most part. Takes a little bit of that fear away. Just roll this in. screw.
Oh, goodness. Alright, so this brings Gwen back up. Should be able to pocket this ball and leave her partner a pretty easy shot on the A ball. So that's going to make the race even 2-2. That's if he sinks this A ball. And he does. So it's a 2-3 race now. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to badboys.tv. This is Diamond Dawson and Kobe. And our sponsors are JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Littman Lights, Hustlin' USA Clothing, and Jerry Olivier Custom Cues. I want to give a shout out to the Pool Hall, owned by Tony Lovejoy, and the ACS League, who's putting on this event. We're in Huntington, West Virginia.
We do have some pretty sweet JB cases coming.
Yeah, I think if you scan that QR code on the right bottom part of the screen, it'll take you to the Bad Boys Facebook page or tournament page, or the Facebook regular Bad Boys
That's the tournament information.
tournament information page. Somebody asked me to post a link to the brackets.
I did. It was in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Or you can go to CompuSports and search for 2023 West Virginia.
Okay. I'm not sure if you saw that. Peyton. I'll see. I don't see your link nowhere. I wonder if you didn't hit send. Huh. That's weird. It's not there now. Anyway, Philip, you can go to CompuSports and look for 2023 West Virginia ACS State. Oh, you know what? Here we go. This up here. I don't know. It's been auto. Yeah, it's all been auto going top now. I bet you're on there now. I still don't see you. Huh.
Solid's a pretty good layout right here. Stop. Maybe pull this back a little bit. Move myself to 4. Give myself an angle and come back down table C6. Don't want to be straight.
Yeah, I think you left a little bit of an angle there. Yeah.
But it's that dangerous angle.
Yeah.
Get yourself right there in a horrible spot real quick.
I'm almost wondering if you just dead stop it and have a shot down here on the 7. Then you get 7-4-5.
Yep, shoot it.
Or maybe even go to the side rail and back out. And have a shot on the 7.
Yeah. This is when I would shoot. Low inside. And I'll put it down.
Looks like that's what she's doing. Oh, yep, she chose just to stop it there.
That was a smart shot.
Yeah. Now, does the 8 go past the 10 ball?
We don't have the brackets up back here.
I don't think.
So I came out.
Yeah, boss man, have to do our streaming desk in the back room to keep the room music from hitting the mics, or YouTube will shut us down due to copyright stuff on the music. So we like to keep the music playing in the room to keep the mood set. So we always have to try and put the streaming desk in a back room, a room off of the main room where you can't hear that music. If you go to CompuSports and look for 2023 West Virginia ACS State, the streaming table is table number 2. So you can look up and see who's on number 2, and that'll tell you who's next. I'm not sure you can search by a table number, but you could maybe look through the bracket and see. Oh, I mean, there's still a shot here on the 5, and you could come around and get a shot on the 8. There was one good thing that happened there. She bumped the 10 out of the way of the pocket, so the 8 goes clean now.
Yeah, but you don't want to shoot this 5. Shooting the 8 up too.
Yeah. Well, I was also thinking boom, boom, and come back out, but
the speed you gotta do.
overcut it. Well, and put the 10 back in front of the 8. I got a good leave on it there. I think they're pretty much tongue.
That one in the rolls.
Yeah. Yep, there's a good roll. I'd say just thin it and bring the cue ball right back over here behind it. And, you know, block them from the 5. Just thin that 10 ball with a little right English, come over to this right rail and kind of right back over there where it's at. He's going to go the opposite direction, I think. Well, he's going to send that. Well, man, the angle he's going to push that into 8. Pretty solid.
Once it keeps on there, keeps them line.
Yeah. No. Yeah, he still blocked him, I think, with the 12 ball.
This is a bad situation nobody likes to be in. You're on a good run, had no reason not to get out. You missed that last ball. Your opponent has all their balls left on the table. You get stuck with just looking for a hit and hoping for another hit.
Yeah, got a good hit.
That would have been a heck of a roll, too.
Yeah, like I say, Crystal and Joe got a lot of balls to work with here, so they can definitely play a safety and hook them on that 5, and maybe get ball in hand for a chance to run out. Yeah, kind of left her partner in a tough situation here. I mean, I think the 12 goes past the 8 and 10. Or no, that's the 15 out in the middle of the table.
Cutting this 11, sending the cue ball down to the left of the 10.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to hold that.
No, I think it'll go past the 8 and 10 and go around it. I mean, you could try the combination, the 13-12, but you're going to leave the cue ball. Well, it might come off the 13 and then down here, the cue ball could on bottom rail. I think I might try that. You know, kind of a two-way shot. Try this combination. Leave the cue ball down here. You get those broken apart. Yep, nice shot. Oh, don't squeeze out. Oh, I think we got a quarter ball hide there. I'll have to kick off the rail at the 5 ball. Let's see if I can get the bracket pulled up.
We're looking to go to the head rail.
Oh, missed it, didn't he?
So I know that it's coming. You know, it's supposed to be good manners, all that. Roll the ball to your opponent. It's really best practice. You foul, don't touch the balls.
Right.
Just, yeah, tell them it's ball man. Leave the ball alone. Don't stop it, don't touch it, don't touch the table. Put yourself in some pretty sticky situations by getting in the habit of stopping a rolling ball. Doesn't matter what it may or may not hit. It's a behavior pattern that you're gonna do it inadvertently one day and really regret.
What'd you say we go to for the bracket? Well, I clicked on tournament.
No, there's 2 buttons over there. Launch.
Use the app, I guess. I'll have to download it. Oh, yeah, I was hoping to bump that.
I think you're just gonna roll this 10 to the bottom rail, follow it.
That'd be a great shot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, what you can do with this 10? I mean, you have to get on that left side of it.
Well,
Oh, he might be able to do it here.
yeah, now you just bump it and stop. Send it to the road.
I mean, if they're playing offensive,
Yeah.
make the 15 and draw back over here.
You want to leave it there.
But yeah, I would just stop right behind the 8. And it looks like that's what Joe's gonna do. Oh, crap. Nice leave. Well, I don't think I have an account on Copy Sports. So what am I going to sign in with?
Shouldn't have to log in to view a damn bracket. That's what I think. So this has 2 rail shot.
Oh, evidently I do. It says this user already exists. So sign in with the email.
So short, you almost got down the 3 rail. That was a good try.
Hey, I picked the right password. Oh, I think I did it at Junior Nationals because, yeah, show more events. No events found. Tournaments, maybe? No events found. Okay.
Let's see, I'll be able to draw back late in the same pocket.
Okay, I'm getting closer. Do you play in this tournament? No, just. Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay, because Gwen's wearing a blue shirt too. Let's see. Here. Yeah, it was Crystal and Joe. Yeah. So I puts Chapman and Ward on the hill. Alright, is show all brackets. Alright, so Crystal's gonna be breaking with them on the hill. Oh. Alright, you trying to bank this or cut it? Oh, nice cut shot. Left him a shot on 15 here, but I think he's gonna go with the 9 first. The 8 ball does go in the lower right corner. And I think it might even go in the lower left corner. Let's look at it from the side. Now come around 3 rails. And kind of left her a shot there. Now if 8 ball goes past the 7 in the lower bottom corner, she can make this 15 and get over here by the 6 with the cue ball and give him a shot on the 8. If they decide to play it in the lower right corner, she can make this 15 ball and stun over to the rail and back out. If she has the ability to do that, we'll see what she chooses to do. Let's win at the table, and they definitely need to win this game to keep the match alive. Chapman and Ward are on the hill. All right, she overcut that just a little bit. So she's going to give Chapman and Ward a chance to come to the table. I think so.
Can you all hear me? Three to two.
Yeah, Chapman and Ward are on the hill and they're at the table. Shooting solids.
It's up there working on the desk, and apparently one of these teams made a great shot a little while ago. This guy's like, well, if we keep making shots like that, they could beat us.
Oh,
Was that shooting?
that was Joe.
For which team?
Chapman and Ward. And I got Chris at the table.
So Sharpton and Salmon's got it all the way down to 1 ball hell.
You know, I think he can spin around it.
Yeah, I think a little curve, little draw.
Oh, did he get back
Yep.
over? He did.
Yeah,
Took a
the
shot.
curve shot with the draw that he had to do to make it
Yeah.
almost gave natural shit. That was beautiful. Hit that good. I like it.
Quinn can pocket this 8 ball and keep the match alive. And she does so. So the score is 3-3. 1-2 race now, and I believe they get the break this time.
So that humming sound back here, I didn't hear that at all yesterday. Hear that?
That's the ice maker.
Was it here yesterday?
Yeah, but they weren't putting ice in anything. So it probably wasn't running. Because, yeah, it was full all day, so when I brought mine in, it filled it up.
Cool. This is the first ACS West Virginia championship. Ground level, baby.
Well, I would pray for ground level and load in instead of second level.
No kidding. That was brutal. And unfortunately, this tournament's not a 7 or 10-day tournament, so we won't be recovered when loadout starts.
Yeah, I already said at the beginning of this match, anybody available for Sunday? We're taking any volunteers for help.
Yeah, nobody's jumping up in the chat.
Peyton's on there. The kid that showed
Yeah.
up late last night, he worked his butt off.
The one that was that the one that wasn't supposed to be? Did you squeal him away?
Yeah, that they picked up after work. He was wearing his shirt that he worked for
Yeah.
FU.
Yeah, he wasn't here. Whoever's listening, it's not supposed to know he was here.
Oh.
Wow, stripes look pretty nice.
Yeah.
there's really no problem off these springs. This is just stay out of your own way. Wow, man. Clustered that back up. Yeah, no, that's good though. Yeah. The problem here is getting shape on the next shot. You can shoot the 10, but I think the angle takes you away and leaves you nothing but a combo.
JEH World, we're at the Doubletree Inn in downtown Huntington, West Virginia.
I don't know if she can go forward. If she could go forward, so the 9's not on 15. I think this is just going to put it right on the line for the combo. Oh, 9.
There, Kobe.
Hold on.
Kobe, let me know if the sounds better now. And let me know if you can hear Rick also. Well, I'm not hearing you either through the headsets.
Well, is my mic on? It was on earlier.
Yeah, I see you're moving the meter.
So for 14, this will look through. I wonder if the 14 goes by in the bottom right corner the other side.
Oh, it doesn't look like it.
Oh, touch something?
Nope.
He's quiet as
I mean, he put his on. It's showing us.
Yeah, I didn't touch nothing.
Now, when you asked that, I had set my headset down.
I just took my headset off. Alright. Now talk and see.
All right, folks out there, let us know if you're hearing us okay. Boss Man says it definitely sounds better.
I'm the boss, man.
Well,
I'll be sorry.
there's a boss man with his name, Boss Man. So
Yeah, he's got 2 hands.
So does the 14 go by the 10? I'm not sure.
I don't think it does. I don't know if side.
It's kind of a tricky shape.
Side.
She could just roll this forward. She could roll this forward and get closer. Yeah, this will work. I think there's the perfect angle where he could shoot this into the corner. All he's got to do is miss the 7. And just follow. And what you want to do is get above that 10.
Yes, sir. Spectators are welcome. And we're actually, if we get some open tables, we'll be running little mini tournaments that I think anybody can enter.
Yeah, we'll start running minis.
So come down. If you just want to watch some pool, you can watch some of this. And then also, if you like to play, bring your sticks. And if we get some open tables, we'll be running some mini tournaments that you can enter. Chris just commented, sounds good.
Yeah, I like shooting this with a hot.
Chris, just let me know. Can you hear both Rick and myself? Alright, now something just happened, Kobe, there. I can say something, Rick.
Hello.
No, I still can't hear Rick through my headset.
I can hear you through mine.
Maybe it's a bad headset. Maybe
It
that's part of the
could
problem.
just be the connection on the where they hang down. No, where they hang down on the other end. Sometimes that. Yeah, there.
Has nothing to do with your microphone.
Like I say, folks, this is our first match, so you know, we tried to do a test run before. Wow, I'm not sure why he punched that so hard.
Say something, Rick.
Something, right?
Okay, your mic ain't coming through at all.
It's not coming through. Oh yeah. Put me on 3. All right, now how about that? No.
Try.
How's that?
Yep, that works.
Yeah, it's the one slot doesn't work. That's
Yeah,
why
we've always used 2 and 3.
yeah, it's the one slot that doesn't work.
What kind of travel information would be really fucking handy to
Well,
know
you're the tech
sometime?
guy. I thought you knew that.
Tech guy working with people that don't tell nobody shit. Anybody else out there?
I thought you was the one that told me that. Make sure you use 2 and 3, but maybe it was Rick. I don't remember.
We got her going now.
But yeah, I can hear Rick now.
Yeah, damn children.
Yeah, it says Chris.
I still think we need like free. Wait, we do offer free birth control. We didn't do it soon enough.
Yeah, 50 some years ago, man.
Oh, I don't have my phone. All right, I gotta go deal with some things. Y'all keep John company, because he gets a little loopy. He'll start talking to himself, and it won't even be about the pool match. So chat room's got to keep him busy.
All right, Rick stepped away to head back up to the tournament desk. So yeah, if anybody's out there listening and you want to come down and watch some pool, or maybe play in some of our minis, or heck, if you happen to know some of these players and are a local player here at the pool hall in Huntington, Virginia, and you want to come down and sit in a booth with me, it always helps having somebody in the booth that knows the players and can kind of comment on some of their gameplay and stuff. We'll take guest commentators. Like he said, I'm sometimes sitting back here by myself, just talking to myself about the match. All right, we need a breakout here, and he got it. Nice shot. And I believe this 14 will go for Crystal. It does go, and I believe she left Chris a shot, or Joe, I'm sorry, on the 8 ball. If he pockets this would be for the match. And he just overcut it and left it in the pocket. So that'll bring Sharpton and Salmons back to the table. Looks like we'll have Gwen shooting. And pretty much, I would just say this, they probably shouldn't miss. The 8 ball is sitting there hanging in the pocket. So they'll need a run out here to keep the match alive. Or a very good safety. It looks like she's going to choose to go with the 3 first. And maybe go up table and come back down. And she played that nicely. Now the 5 ball is a little bit of a problem for them here. They'll need to get on the bottom side of it and run it past the side pocket up into the corner. So right now that's the only trouble ball I see. Uh-oh, gonna knock the 8 in. And she does. So that's gonna be a loss of game. So Chapman and Ward take this first match with a score of 4-3. Again, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Another shout out to our sponsors of JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Jerry Olivier Custom Cues, Littman Lights, and Hustlin' USA Clothing. And also a shout out to the local pool hall, the pool hall, owned by Tony Lovejoy, and ACS League. And we'll be back to you with another match here in a little bit. So appreciate everybody tuning in, and come back and see us. We're out.